Hey guys, welcome back to the Hustle Network. My name is Raylan and thank you for tuning in today's video. So a lot of you guys always ask me, how do I find contractors? How do I pitch myself to them? What do I say? How do you say it? And I'm here to tell you how. It took a lot of learning. It took a lot of getting different words and things from other people's postings that were similar to mine, but they just said it in a better phrase. I was sounding very scrambled in the beginning. It was kind of like, does she even know what she's talking about, right? Because it's like I'm trying to explain, but I really didn't have an accurate way of saying this. But now that I have it down to a science, I'm here to tell you guys how I pitch myself when finding a subcontractor. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you the platforms I use. I use ZipRecruiter, I use Indeed, I use Care.com, I use TaskRabbit, and I also use Craigslist. Now, out of all of these, which one do I prefer? I do prefer Care.com, I do prefer TaskRabbit, and I do prefer ZipRecruiter. I really like ZipRecruiter platforms and such as like Indeed, things like that. It's just a little bit easier. You're able to look over these people's resumes. You're also looking at their past jobs, etc. Now, you may be wondering, okay, so now that you have a person in mind, do you call them? Do you text them? Things like that. So what I do is I call them or I will email them. Preferably, I don't really like to call because I feel like sometimes I can say a lot of things and not really taking it in. I like to email because it's something where they can go back and take a look at and see, okay, I can always reference back to this email when I get paid, what type of invites am I getting, where the job's located, etc. Now, in my email, I let them know, first and foremost, my name, what company I am, and thank you for applying to the job. I also let them know, this is an independent cleaner position. I let them know that they can accept and decline jobs based off of where the location is, what kind of cleaning it is, and based off of the pay. I also let them know what sets us apart, which is our flexibility. We work on their schedule. We pay them every single Friday, and we pay them well. I also let them know when they offer 5-star services, they get awarded for things like that, and that we do offer giving away gift cards such as for coffee, for Target, work totes, things like that. I also let them know where the jobs are located, whether it's in this certain county, this certain place. And I also ask them, how far are you willing to travel? That's very important because sometimes people are like, man, I'm not traveling over 20 miles. But some people are like, it don't matter where it's at, send it to me because that's money. I also let them know that, and I kind of like introduce them to it, like, hey, if you ever thinking about this too, we do have Airbnb jobs available also. I also let them know where the Airbnb jobs are located. And then in bold letters, I say paid every Friday. I tell them that we use a platform such as Gusto. You have to fill out a W-9. You'll get a 1099 beginning of the following of next year. I also let them know to send me their Zelle information because that's how I pay. I was using Gusto to do a direct deposit, but it takes 4 days. And to be honest, I know when I'm looking forward to getting paid on a Friday, it's the weekend. I want to get paid on that Friday. So I just like to use Zelle because it's much easier, much faster. Now, I also make sure to let them know. Remember, you are supplying your own cleaning supplies and your own transportation. You will not be reimbursed for any transportation. You will need to sign an agreement as an independent contractor and a non-competing agreement. I also let them know, that I look forward to hearing from them, and also that I also let them know that they're going to be getting an invite from our bookings platform and then from our payroll platform. And if they have any questions or concerns, feel free to call me or email me back. Now, this is important because, like I said, this is a reference. This is something that they can reference back to. Okay, she said so-and-so. So they can say, oh, okay, the jobs are in Detroit, Wixom, Troy, things like that. They're going to know where jobs are located and what counties I cover. And it's great to do that because when you know what places people are willing to travel, you can just go onto your Google My Business profile and add that city, because now you're able to expand. Now you're able to make more money because now you have a person or people in place to cover this certain area that you probably didn't have to cover before. So that's how I do it. Now, remember, you can call them and let them know. You can probably hire someone to do this, whether you're using Upwork or something like that. You can have someone call and talk to these people, let them know, etc. Some people do like a conversation over the phone because they want to make sure that this is a real thing. And that is why I also would like to say that I like to use Wise Stamp, because Wise Stamp is important because it's an email signature, right? It's going to say my name. It's going to say the name of my business. It's going to say our website. I feel like those kind of things even make it more professional. They see that I'm using a professional email. Okay, you want a professional email. If you are still using gmail.com, I'm just here to tell you that those days are over. It's time to go use a professional email. It's very important. I see a lot of people still using gmail.com, and it's just like, I was using that for my moving company for a long time. It just happened to be, I think just last year I changed it over, and I'm like, oh my God, like it just makes you seem more legit, more of a professional business, professional services. So change that email, sis, because look, you don't need the Gmail no more, okay? And then, yeah. So remember, if you're using independent contractors, they cannot wear anything that has your business name on it. Second, you cannot reimburse them for second is they got to have their own cleaning supplies. That's important. So this is my pitch. I always let them know this. And then also download a communication app. Download an app where you can have they can send you photos. They can say, hey, I'm running a little late, etc. And it's really important that you have a booking platform for your service tech, your service provider. I like using Booking Koala because it shows them the necessary information. Say I am paying my cleaner 70% of the job. The math is automatically put in place. When I get that job booked, I will assign Andrea. It will ask me, how much is Andrea going to get? 70%? And then I could change it to 60%, 50%. So when she sees that job pop up on her cell phone, she's going to see, okay, I'm going to make $220. And that's with my percentage already taken out. So I know how much I'm getting. She knows how much she's getting. She's not thinking in her head, okay, how much out of this 220 is she keeping and then I'm having to give to, that I'm going to get myself. It's automatic, you guys. Now, if you guys are looking to have someone build your Booking Koala. Now, if you guys are looking for someone to build your Booking Koala, Crystal Ball, my mentor, he does have something you can purchase, basically going to walk you step by step. I will try to link that in the description box below. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning into this video.